let's talk a little bit more about your tattoos.
Yeah, what about them?
Okay. So
Got a couple.
Well, I'm a studio here, and all of us, have tattoos and piercings, and Amber and Michonne have, bright red hair, bright green hair. And we've had a couple older ladies walk in, and I think one incident I remember, I think Amber was out at the front desk, and I was consulting with an older gal, and she pointed right at Amber and was like, I don't want her. And I was like, why? She goes, that red hair and the tattoos, it's just not fair. I don't want her. And it really offended me.
That's offensive.
It's super offensive. And I walked her back in my room, and her and I had a chat, and then I did have a chat with Amber privately because I wanted her to be mentally and emotionally prepared for that. That's going to happen. So you have, tattoos on your face, on your neck.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. So Tara, have you had to go through that? Have any of your
so
clients
much.
walked in and been super judgy or decided, okay, I don't want you because of that?
Yeah.
Or
I've had it happen. I get a lot of referrals from plastic surgeons, doctors' offices. One of my good friends is a doctor who does medical aesthetics. I get a lot of referrals from her. And I don't really post pictures of myself on my work page. I just never have. I don't know. It's just not my jam.
Is it because of your tattoos and you're afraid you're going to get judged?
I feel like a little bit maybe, but mostly I'm just like.
But that's
this is
really
just my
sad.
work, and here's that.
But that's
people
sad to
people are
me,
weird.
though.
So
I
spring
know.
it on them when they see me, and if they don't like it, they can kick rocks.
So you're into the shock factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just shock them with
shocker.
it. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I've had it happen. I'm never nice about it.
You're not nice about it.
There's no reason to
So
be.
you get kind of mouthy.
I'm my own boss. I'm not going to get. This isn't Applebee's. If I'm rude to you, you're not going to tell my manager.
So I asked you this out here. So you're a little edgy. You could be a little moody,
a little bit.
Okay. Has it gotten you into trouble
I mean,
in the PMU industry?
Well,
No names.
I will call people out for stuff if it needs to be done.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be
More
quiet.
people should.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they should.
Call people on their shit.
And there's a way to do it professionally, and there's an asshole way to do it.
Right. So I'm kind of borderline both.
You're in between professional and asshole.
I'm really testing the waters there. Yeah, I've gotten, I think I've gotten myself in any trouble just because I'm like, who am I in trouble with?
Yeah. But can you handle, so if you call someone out and they turn right around and they come right back at you, can you handle the heat?
I'm like, I know my work's good. I know, I don't do anything sketchy. I don't, do these sketchy trainings or anything. So I'm like, what are you really going to say?
Yeah. No, you're solid. You're solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're solid.
So, a lot of stuff I think people will say, oh, you're bullying that person now. It's like calling somebody out for their stuff. Yeah. Or doing something the wrong way or working in a gross way. Like that's not bullying somebody. Like if they're tattooing on a pillow, and you're telling them not to, and they're going to argue with you about it.
Yeah. Well, we've got, look, the industry has definitely its fair share of soldiers, that are out there calling, people out, and I used to, I've had my fair share.
I've typed and deleted many times because I'm
right.
It's not worth it today.
My whole thing is I told Will, look, in the minute you read something, your emotions are super high, like you're super angry, they're super high, and your fingers, you just want to go right to the keyboard. I always tell Will, walk away for a minute, let it, calm down.
Let it marinate.
Yeah, let it marinate a little bit, then sit down and look, there's nothing wrong with engaging someone, right? Especially if you have a difference of opinion. And I think that's maybe what I dislike. I'm going to ask you what you dislike about the industry the most, and what I dislike about the industry is probably what I dislike about the world right now is you can't agree to disagree. You can't have a difference of opinion, debate a topic, but do it professionally with kindness, a nice tone in your voice without offending anybody. And I think the industry would do better, grow better. It would evolve better. We'd all probably be better if we could debate our differences, talk about our different opinions without the bullshit that ends up happening, right? Then you end up getting bullies and the drama. People get mean, blocking. And it's like, that's just not me. I am not that kind of person, so I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
Right?
I'm not going to sit there and argue with somebody who thinks they're right when I know they're doing something wrong either.
No.
I'll just be like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, cool.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
back
Right.
up then. Try to warn you.
Right.
It's just the energy.
Well, for some people, they have the attitude, well, it's better to be right. You know, I'm happiest when I'm right, you know, and they
I
just
don't like being wrong either, but I also know when I'm wrong and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I was wrong.
yeah. Oh, I'm wrong a lot,
Yeah.
you know, so, I mean, we all are as humans. We're right a lot, we're wrong a lot, you know. And then on some subjects in PMU, there's no right or wrong. It's not black or gray. It's just there's a million ways to do a lot of things, and it's all right.
Except for sanitation.
Except for, bloodborne pathogens. Except for sanitation, you're right. There's no black or gray there.
There's no, that's it. Otherwise.
Is that your pet peeve in PMU?
I would say so.
That's your pet peeve.
But that probably has a lot to do with early training from Will and it being drilled into my brain and then working in tattoo shops too. And so I'm like, if I see something off, I'm like, ugh, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah. Well, I don't get why the training, I don't understand. I know what your pet peeve is. I know you're going to, right? Lack of education.
Lack of education.
Yeah. And that's probably why there's a lot of, abuses out there going on when you're talking tray setup and cleanliness and sanitation.
It's just so skipped over.
It's so skipped over.
One day classes with like 50 people.
Yeah.
You know, why would that be the focus? You want to get them in there teaching them what you're trying to do. It's like, it's on the back burner. And you see these people tattooing on blankets and, lash setups and touching their face or using like food handler gloves. It's gross.